service bus. Whenever there is like two institutions wants to have a connection, they have direct connection. Or whenever, for example, a company wants certain information and they agree with the institution that, okay, we allow to get this information, they have direct connection with that institution. So that's why we say that like open data in a meaning that you actually take data out from the database and put it into somewhere in the portal. It's just so last century. I mean, like the way how it should be. I mean, like if a company or institution has a right to access that data, they should be able to access it in a real-time database. Because if you take it out from database and put it somewhere, it's already old in the minute you actually when you do this movement. But even more important is that like how we guarantee the data quality. I mean, even though we had this methodology in place, government institutions like they still like instead of actually taking information from another database, they asked this data, they double asked it from the citizen. So in 2007 we started with once-only principle, and that principle says that in Estonia the data can be asked from the citizen only once. So what it means is that if any institution already has that information that you need to take that from that database, from original source. You can't ask it again from the citizen. And people like that. And actually people were the advocates of that reform. I mean, like, they basically started to say that I already gave that information to that database, please take it from there. I mean, I don't give it to you once again. And we just did, how to say, we asked last year again, do you see if we still have some problems with once only? And yes, we got some feedback. But when this once only principle started in 2007, you can see how rapidly the interaction between registers actually start to grow. This is just an example on population register, one of the main ones. So if you have unique identifiers agreed, if you have information standardized, like my previous speaker was pointing out with XBRL files, I mean, if you have that agreements in place, you can do huge things. I mean, the thing that I can go to any pharmacy, I can get my medicine without any papers, just showing my ID. The thing I can go to any doctor and the doctor can see my medical history. And I know that he only sees that because if I want him to see that, actually giving the power to the people and control of their own data, I mean, it's a huge thing. I don't have to carry any ID or anything with me when I'm driving a car, because when I'm pulled over, all information about the insurance, technical inspection, my license, myself, my previous records, everything is there in the police car, because it's all connected and combined, and it's convenient. And then people actually can feel the benefit what government can design and provide because of this data.